Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your weekly reading. Let's see what the cards have in store for you. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, astrology or tarot reading, the website is linked in the description box. Let's see, Virgo, what's up with the energy for you this week? There we go. Rejection. Okay, well, that's not a great way to start, or maybe it is. This kind of actually feels like a good thing. This feels like one of the situations, Virgo, that rejection is protection, you know? Yeah, if you want to reject something, if you want to push something away, it's a good thing. Contemplate, meditate, think. Think before you do, but I feel like this rejection is a good thing. Yep, that's why. Completion on the bottom of the deck. That makes sense. This rejection, like you rejecting an offer, you rejecting an energy, you rejecting a direction, it's completing another it's completing a cycle that has long been over and done with. You know what I mean? So it could be like rejecting something coming back around again. Well, your ruler is retrograde right now, so yeah, that would make sense. In Pisces, so it's your seventh house of relationship. um I also feel like the idea of rejection is coming to a completion. So if you have been like going to interviews for work or something and you keep getting rejected and rejected, or you keep going out on dates and try the speed dating thing, you try the online dating thing, and you're rejecting or you're getting rejected, that's over. That's two different messages there. So rejection is a theme for the week, but it's a good thing. Here we go. Kindness. What if being kind to yourself really could change everything? Well, yeah. Because if you're dealing with rejection energy, you don't want to feel kind to yourself, right? You feel like you're doing something wrong, or you might feel like it's your fault that you're dealing with all this rejection. But you do have passion. So I'm going back to the first message. If you want to reject it, it's a good thing. I think it's lacking passion. Light up your life by honoring your deepest desires. I'm about to sneeze. Hold on. Sorry about that, Virgo. 'Tis the season for allergies. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, right? If it doesn't bring you passion, if you don't desire it, either to begin with or anymore, why is the idea of rejection a bad thing? That's a good thing. That's if you reject it, then you're no longer wasting time, effort, money, love, energy on it, right? Is it gonna hurt someone? Maybe. Rejection can be painful, but by rejecting it and accepting passion, you're actually being kind to yourself. And that is completing a massive cycle as well. Like it's completing a karmic cycle, or a cycle that you have put yourself in over and over and over again. Oh, that's heavy Aries energy. Just gonna throw that out there. There's rejection again. Rejection because you see. Rejection also, I think you're rejecting something because you can feel it instinctively, intuitively. You can see the truth. That's the thing. You can see. That's why the sun is out. It's clear to you right now that you can create something else. The devil with the magician, that's interesting energy. That's usually a manipulator for me. That's somebody very, very toxic, very negative. They're just a bad person, like bad juju. They don't care. They're very self-destructive. They're apathetic sometimes. They're cold. They're calculated. They're detached. They're self-serving. I'm just saying, that's there, Virgo. Don't take it if it doesn't resonate. That could be also just a message of, if you keep going and not rejecting what you need to reject, you might turn into that person, right? Because it's very easy for us to blame other people, but sometimes we're the problem, right? That's the beauty of knowing ourselves and not lying to ourselves. But that's not what's going on here. You're at the point where you're starting to see the truth of your desires, of your passions, and what you want. So it's a week to be willing to take action. It's a week to be willing to follow your passion, be willing to follow your desires. Sun card for Virgo. One more. One more. There we go. The Empress. It's a desire to get something created, something started, something manifested. And it could be a long manifestation process. It has to do with either a relationship or money. Could be 3, 6, or 9 months long. Could be around Leo season. But it is something that you want to nurture, care for, and bring into existence. You're very fertile with this idea or this passion, this spark. And it's just big success and abundance. The Queen of Wands and happiness. I mean, what else could you want, I'm going to be honest, this almost literally feels like wanting a baby, wanting to start a family, wanting to add on to the family, wanting to combine families, wanting to maybe yeah, I mean, it's definitely giving birth to something. I'm going to get one more for that. Move the family. Maybe you want to move the family to follow your passion. Because if you're following your passion, then it's affecting the whole family, right? If it's a work thing or whatever. Well, it doesn't matter. Anything's going to affect the whole family if you think about it. But that's what I'm saying. It just feels like moving the family in a different direction. Feeling very, very close and very connected to one person right now. And they are your everything, So that's why you're rejecting certain things and following your passion, because you know that following your desires. This is more about what you want, because you know that it's you also want it for them, or you want to take care of them, or you want to take care of your family. Didn't I say that last week? It was Pisces. That's interesting. It was Pisces last week that I was talking about family issues. Now I'm thinking of you, Virgo. That's your sister sign. That's your axis, right? So, anyway, Two of Swords. Yeah, this is almost like somebody deciding, like, yep, I want to start a job or change my job, and that means I got to move my family, but it's best for my family, and I shouldn't reject it. I should reject something else because it's not good for my family. That's the energy that I'm picking up on this. You have an emotional desire. You feel very strongly about something. You feel intuitive about it. You're very instinctive about it. And you're very instinctive about it? That's not how I meant to say that. You get what I'm saying, Virgo. You have this intuitive pull. Again, it's about completing a cycle, completion. And by completing a cycle, because you're not refusing to see the truth anymore, and you're opening up your eyes, and you're opening up your heart, and you're opening up your desires, definitely heart activation, open heart activation. It makes you feel whole and complete as well. You feel whole and complete. You feel like you've finally put that last puzzle piece in with something. It feels like good luck. It feels like things are changing for again, not just for you, but for your loved ones. And you feel like this doorway is leading to better things that are more stable, that are more real, that are more tangible, and that they give you real, true success. So, yeah. Again, if you want a personal reading, maybe we can elaborate on this if you'd like. The website is linked in the description box. Otherwise, I hope this helped, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.